Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching this. I just wanted to go ahead and do a part two of relationship advice. Last time I kind of touched more on the married people more than the singles. So, singles, I got y'all. I got you. So, I just wanted to hit some main points regarding you single people out there. The first point is there is nothing wrong with being single. Let me repeat myself one more time. There's nothing wrong with being single. Y'all act like it's a disease to be single. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. You don't have cancer, you don't have HIV. Being single is okay. You working on you, boo. Just work on you. Get ready for that man. Get ready for that woman. Well, this advice will be more so geared towards women. So if you're a man out there watching this, sorry, but this is more so for the women. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with being single. A lot of y'all get jealous watching these supposedly happy couples around town. They ain't happy. You admiring the hell they're going through at home. We know nothing about it. He could be whooping her tail. And you're just like, oh my God, I wish that I had a man like that. You sound stupid. Just shut up. I don't have no filter. I'm so sorry, but that's just, it is what it is. You're admiring hell. Let's not admire hell, okay? But anyways, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with being single, you guys. It's okay. My second point, stop humping. Just stop. Y'all around here humping like rabbits. And then you get stuck with babies. And then you don't want to be with, you find out you don't want to be with him, but then you got his baby. Now you're tied to him forever, at least 18 years. Just stop. Just stop it. Keep your legs closed. Because then you won't have a baby. Then you ain't got to have the pregnancy scare. You don't have to have the STD scare. None of those. If you would just keep your legs closed. All right? Plus, when you open your legs, you don't leave any room to really get to know each other. Then it's just based off of sex. And you don't want a relationship based off of sex because when the sex fades, you just looking at each other like, what we gonna do now? Okay? My third point is have some standards. Women. Have some standard, you guys. Have some high standards. Let's set the bar high. Not Sanai Lathan in something new where you have a list of what you want in a man and it has to be everything on that list. Let's not have a list, but have some standards. Have a man that has goals in life. If he don't have a car, but he got a bank account with a savings account and he's saving for that car, there ain't nothing wrong with that because he don't want to push a bucket, but he want to push a Benz. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that man. Y'all passing up that man. Something is wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with him. Okay, but have some standards. A dude that just don't have a car and it has no bank account with money under his mattress, a few dollars, not going towards anything. We don't want that guy. We don't want him. And please believe you cannot fix him. Nobody can fix anyone but God. Let's leave that up to God, okay? Let's not do the fixing. That's not our job. We're the lamb. He's the shepherd. The lambs, if you really look at that animal, are kind of dumb. And God compared us to lambs because we just be getting into trouble. We just be wandering off into the middle of nowhere and be getting ate up by wolves. So let's not do that, okay? Anywho, but yes, women, we need standards. If you set the standard, he will come. Set the standard, he will come. Set the standard, he will come. Promise. Okay? Then, along with setting standards, don't settle. If he's wonderful and everything you could have ever asked for, but there are no sparks, don't settle. That's not what we want. We need sparks. Sparks. You need your soul and your body to be in one, recognizing that that is the one for you, along with your spirit, the spirit of God telling you that's your man. Don't be taking other people's man. There's too many of us out there taking somebody else's man. That man ain't yours. That's somebody else's man. Thank you for cleaning them up. Thank you for dusting them off. But that's not your man. That's somebody else's man. If God didn't tell you that's your man, he's not your man. That's what's wrong with you now. A bunch of y'all single because somebody else got your man tied up. So let's not be taking other people's manses, okay? But don't settle. Don't settle for, oh, I can't find a great guy. He's okay, but I can't find somebody great. No, there is somebody out there that's great. That one that's for you, he's great. It's not cliche. It's not the Bible just talks about it. No, there is somebody that God created for you that's going to compliment you, and you're going to compliment him. There is somebody out there for you. Okay, marriage is already complicated. And when you go off marrying somebody that's not for you, that does not compliment you, it creates extra problems in your marriage. But if that is you out there that married that man you know wasn't yours, you know, God does turn everything for our good. So don't get weary. It will get better. Just pray about it. Just pray. The next one is take it slow. Slow down. Slow down. Like, too many of you are just speeding through relationships. I mean, love knows no time, okay. That's fine. But getting married, first of all, jumping into a relationship without really getting to know each other, going ahead and putting that label, boyfriend and girlfriend on there, then fiance, and then married all within what, like 5-6 months? I mean, that's a lot. Let's get to know that man. Let's get to know that woman, because I don't see, especially, honestly, I think it takes a couple of years to really like get to know someone. And even then, you still don't know them because we're always evolving and changing. But get to know who you're with, because, I mean, unless you're around them 24 hours a day, there's no way you can really get the full 100% of how that person really is all day, every day. They could have a terrible temper, but you've never seen it because you only spend a couple hours a day with them. And you would never see it. Could just be, what's that movie, Perfect Stranger, just flying off and just beating on folks, and you wouldn't know because you didn't rush into a relationship, and then 5 months later, you engaged, and then he haul off and beat your tail, then what? Then what? So, no, let's get to know them. Let's slow down. Let's be friends. Let's get to know each other. See if we genuinely actually like each other. And then once we like each other, then we can get into a relationship. And then once we're in a relationship, let's take some more time to get to know each other. And then maybe marriage. But stop rushing everything. You find somebody and, oh, he a good man. He got a car. He got a job. He got a degree. Oh, he on his grind. I got to marry him. No, because he could be trifling. And you don't even know because it's been, 3 months? He could be nasty. He could be humping everything in sight. But how can you find that out within the first 5 months? How will you know? Some men is real scandalous and just don't give a dang and is out in the open within seconds. And then some are real incognito with theirs. Some are just real sneaky, and they dirt you don't see. They don't put their dirt out there for everybody to see. And you rush into a relationship, you won't know at all. So another thing is, once you get into, my last point, once you get into a relationship, men cannot read your mind. We cannot read their mind. So why do we act like that? Stop expecting people to read your mind. Nobody is a mind reader. Nobody knows your wants, your likes, your dislikes unless you tell them. Stop waiting for them to pay attention and to really learn you and study you. Yes, they should, but let's be honest. Men are, what's a better word? Like ignorant to what women need and want. Like they just don't. It's like speaking Japanese to someone who speaks Spanish. It's not their language. Women is not their language. What we want and need is not their language. Man just couldn't do it alone. He needed woman, and woman, man represents Jesus. It's like a triangle. I'm gonna draw y'all a triangle. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna draw y'all a triangle. I learned this in my couples ministry at my old church, and it was awesome. I just love it. So it's a triangle. God is at the top. Jesus is on one of the other sides, and then Holy Spirit is on the other. Holy Spirit. Excuse my writing. It's chicken scratch. I know. Be quiet. Okay. So it's like this. This piece of paper. Let me see if y'all can see that. Okay? My chicken scratch. God is at the top. Jesus is over here. Holy Spirit is over there. Okay? Man is a representation of Jesus. Woman is a representation of the Holy Spirit. The closer they get to each other, the closer they get to God. Okay? So if woman is a representation of the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit is the one that's always warning you of what's going on, that feeling that you have, that guide that's like, don't go there, you shouldn't go there tonight, or that feeling you have something's wrong, something's not right, your discernment. You know, women, that's our representation. The Holy Spirit, the woman is representation of the Holy Spirit. And so man needs the Holy Spirit to be like, hey, don't go that way. Or, hey, honey, this is a better way. So if we're a representation of the Holy Spirit, you know, then we're going to have to give that man some insight. Okay, don't expect him to just pick up and be like, you seen that I've never bought those bag of chips, so why would you buy them? Because I've never seen you buy them, and I thought maybe you wanted to try something new. And then y'all get mad and pissy about it. Like, that's stupid. And I'm one. My husband stay buying something new, and I'm stay getting mad. Like, when do you ever see me eat this? But when has he ever seen me not eat it? So, you know, you guys, they can't read minds. So instead of trying to expect them to read your mind, actually explain to them what you don't like. If you're the jealous type, I'm not knocking you, and if you're the jealous type, then let him know that I don't want you going around and flirting with other women. Don't expect him to just know that, because men, for some reason, don't be picking up the hints, you know? Most of the time they don't pick them up. Sometimes they don't care. But most of the time they don't just pick up the hint. So stop expecting them to pick up all these little hints and to read between lines that they don't even know exist. Just stop it. Stop. Okay? Let's not expect them to read minds. And if we tell them, then they know. And yes, you're probably going to have to repeat yourself several times, because sometimes it goes in one ear and out the other. It happens. They have terrible memories. It's not just my man. It's not just your man. It's everybody's man. That's just men in general. They don't retain as much information as women do. So don't get so upset. You're going to be repetitive, but trust me, the more you drill it into his forehead, then he'll get it eventually, okay? So I hope that this helped you guys out, and I'll see you next time. Good night.